Libby from Master Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people. An absolute pleasure to have you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies with us today. Today is the day, so please just breathe deep, be the centre of calm, be a place of tolerance and positive energies, be the mentor and the guiding light, because no matter what happens, the sun will still come up tomorrow, the sun will still come up next year, and progress and change will happen regardless of politics of one side or another. So thank you for joining me. What I'm going to have a look at today, I'm going to stay away from the midterms a little bit because I think everything that's been said needs to be said has already been said. So in this particular video, I'm going to have a look at Lindsay heading up to Georgia. As soon as I read that the Supreme Court had said, "No, get your backside up there," I was immediately thought of the song "The Devil Came Down to Georgia." So feel free to play that at full volume. And I'll have a look at Marjorie Taylor Greene and just see what's happening for her in the future. So in this particular reading, we'll have a look at those two. Now I'm going to have a look first of all at Lindsay. Oh, flip-flopper Lindsay. I mean, I know in the US you call what we call thongs, we call flip-flops. In New Zealand they call them jandals, but you get what I mean. I mean, he's here and there, and he is seduced by the perception of power, old Lindsay. So when John, I saw the perfect explanation of this the other day. I can't remember who did it, but it was basically that when John McCain passed away, who was Lindsay's inspiration and mentor, he was looking for somewhere else to put his admiration and his I was going to say indulgence, but that's not the right word. His just put his energies, and Trump filled that vacuum for him. So I want to have a look at Lindsay in Georgia. He won't perjure himself. He's too smart, hopefully. Well, wouldn't be bad if he did. But I just want to see how that's going to go for him. So he's run out of options. His old mate Clarence Clarence Thomas in the SCOTUS let him down. Well, you know, there was 8 other judges that had to rule on it, and they said, "Nah, get your backside to Georgia, Lindsay." So let's have a look. How's Lindsay's testimony in Georgia going to go? This is about the claims of election fraud. This is about the sabotage and betrayal and the stealing of the truth, of others walking away, but just win at all cost is this card as well. It's the win at all cost card that is then sheds people because they are not at all cost people. Okay, how is Georgia going to go? And we have the disappointment card. An offer being made that he's uncomfortable with. So this is Lindsay having to go to Georgia. All the cups are upright. All the emotions are all intact. We have the star of what is best of the United States hanging over this cup, and he does not want to take it. He does not want to go. He's tried every avenue, and you sort of, well, the fact that he's tried every avenue not to go says that he's pretty worried about something that's gone ahead. Okay, let's have a look. Tell me about Lindsay in Georgia. Lindsay in Georgia. Tell me about Lindsay in Georgia. What do I need to know? I've got cards falling out at me everywhere here. Lindsay in Georgia. Lindsay in Georgia. Tell me about, yep, okay, thank you. So 2 cards have popped out, and I'll use them as my signifier cards because they are fairly relevant. Come on down. Again, still full of a head cold. Don't feel sorry, it's nearly gone. So put your energies out elsewhere. Don't direct them at my pitiful little cold. But what we have here is the signifier is the Page of Swords. This is about the spy in the camp, the whistleblower, the information being brought forward, somebody supplying information. So they already know, they already have all the information they need on Lindsay. They just need to get him up on the witness stand or the testimonial stand or whatever it is to question him about this information they already have. And this is the victory card. I will say it is a victory card, but it's more about the message is that he felt that he needed to be seen. If he had just shut himself up and said nothing, it was never a problem. But this is his challenge, was the messaging that he was putting out, because he felt that he needed to be seen to be doing something. So this was I'm drawn to the red cape. So what he said was, what he had said was so that he could be seen by Trump and Trumpsters, to be putting out the message, the false message. So that's what this card's telling me. That's his challenge, was the messages he put out there through a desire to be seen, to be supporting, to be taking part. Okay, base of the reading, we have the Two of Wands. It's about making a plan, but we've also got on the world stage. So what this is this, he's at a decision point. All twos are a crossroads cards. So he's at a crossroads in regards to the messaging that he put out there on the world stage. And now he has to decide which of those messages he's actually going to stand by. Often there's two ships out there, and the decision is what ship to bring into harbour, what to back, basically. So he now he's at a crossroads, and he has to decide which truth he's going to follow up on. And I do love the fact that there's the 4 crows up in the top there. The crows or ravens or whatever they are, blackbirds, they are in other decks, meaning the swords of truth. So you've got these 3 swords of truth is what I'm getting out of this card. And he has to make a decision as to which path he's actually going to follow. In the past, Wheel of Fortune, does it need any explanation? This is destiny, fate, and karma coming back and biting you on the backside big time. It is about those on top ending up on the bottom. It is about the fate and the circle, close endings and beginnings. So yes, karma is coming back and biting him on the bum. Oh, here it is again. I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. Different card, similar looking card, different card. It's all about the big lie. It's about taking the truth and stealing it. So this is what he's having to face, is the big lie, the deception, the betrayal, the claims of fraud that he put forward. Immediate future. Ooh, okay. Don't know that there's going to be jail time for Lindsay, but he is going to have his wings severely clipped. The truth is going to literally surround him and bind him and keep him hostage. I'll have a read a bit further on Lindsay in a minute. Externally, it's the end for him. This case is really, really important. It might seem, it's just another case against Trump and a few lies, etc. It's extremely important for the future of democracy to break down and destroy what went on so that something better can be built in its place. Stronger democracy. A strengthening of the fact that lies cannot be told. Disinformation cannot be told as if it is true, otherwise there are consequences to it. Now, disinformation is different from misinformation. Misinformation is misinformation is where you made a mistake, you admit you made a mistake and it was accidental, and you apologise and you make the correction. Disinformation with a D is deliberately passing off false information as if it is true. So this is all about disinformation. It is about breaking down the old structures so that something stronger can be brought, something stronger that can be brought forward. I've had this card for so many, Roe versus Wade, for an example, future of democracy. All this is happening, and it needed to happen so that it can be exposed what is actually going on in democracy at the moment, which is not really democracy. In the US, it's about who's got the biggest sponsorship dollar for the politicians, and who's got the lobbyist ears, etc. This is about breaking down what has gone on so that better can be built back. But it's also in relation to Lindsay. It's not going to go well. Internally, balance and moderation. Balance and moderation. Temperance. Internally, he's weighing up. He's really weighing up emotionally where he's going to stand. As I said, he cuts his jib to the wind of the day, rather than standing by his principles and actually standing for anything that is good. So he's weighing up which way he's going to go. Hopes and fears, plan coming to fruition. This is the case itself. Bringing the truth into harbour, the messaging, bringing the messages back to a safe space. The outcome for Lindsay, you reap what you sow, basically. Out in the cold, financially as well as physically. Some readers call this the celebration card. I don't. To me, this is about, you've got the rah-rah in the middle, but when you look behind, you see all these figures making a quick exit stage right on this particular card, or stage left, depending on which way you're looking at the card. This is all the supporters getting out of there as quick as they can, and the messages that are out there and have been put out there are closing in. So it is about rah-rah in the middle, but the messages are hemming them in, which goes along with this truth. An offer being brought forward, that's going to be interesting. He's going to have to defend himself. Okay, an offer's going to be brought forward. He's going to have to defend himself in regards to this unbalanced relationship he had with Trump in the past, and due to his naivety. And it will be the advantage of the voter. At the base again, we've got another crossroads card. We have the smug merchant, who thinks, be careful what you wish for. Crossroads card, be careful what you wish for, as there is things that are yet to be revealed. So this is going back to that Page of Pentacles. Those that are the prosecutors, they know what's going on. They're going to see if Lindsay's going to spill those beans as well. So perhaps this is Lindsay bringing forward an offer, having to defend himself in regards to his relationships, unequal relationships in the past, his naivety. Celebration with the voter, I might pull a clarifier on that one, but he's at a crossroads of the truth. He's got to be careful what he wishes for, as there is a hidden agenda that has yet been revealed, and the Queen of Cups is also bringing something that is not yet revealed in regards to the giving and receiving of financial help and the Fool's Gold. There will be a lot of messages coming forward very quickly that will be a harsh truth, and then we have the prosecutors here. If we keep going with the story on the base, which seems to go forever sometimes, there is something unexpected that's going to come forth in regards to the betrayal and sabotage. And we have Russia here for some reason. So I'm wondering whether he's been a conduit for money from Russia. So I'm just going to ask a couple of questions here. Okay. Just pull you up slightly. I like it so that you can see my finger, so you know that it's not me wiggling away. Okay, can I ask a question, please? Can I ask a question? Is Lindsay Graham going to lose his Senate seat in regards to this? Is Lindsay Graham going to lose his Senate seat? That's a yes. I haven't really pulled you up far enough, but is Lindsay Graham going to lose his Senate seat after this court case? After this court case, yes. Thank you. Is it going to be revealed? Now this is entertainment, and allegedly, is it going to be revealed that he received overseas funding? No. Is it going to be revealed that he received bribery or corruption money of some form? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I wanted one more question. I might have a look at this card and see what this is. Can I ask a question? Oh, I know what that card is. Thank you. Is that card a win for democracy? Is that card showing a win for democracy? And that's a yes. Okay, can I ask a question, please? Is Lindsay Graham going to perjure himself? No. Is he going to spill the beans? Is he going to not answering? Is he going to plead the fifth a lot? Is he going to plead the fifth a lot? Right. Yes. Do the prosecutors already have all the information they need on him? Do the prosecutors already have all the information they need? And that's a yes. Okay. Entertainment only. Let's see how this plays out. But yeah, it's going to cost him his seat, is what they're telling me. But he's going to find himself restricted by the truth. Pendulum's telling me he's going to plead the fifth a lot, but the prosecutors already know. Okay, thank you. This is him pleading the fifth. This is him not giving anything. This is him just balancing himself. However, this is one of these cases that is really important for the future of democracy in the US, and building a stronger foundation. Okay, stay safe, stay calm. Fuel up your car, stock your pantry, just stay out of the way. Don't engage, don't put out there who you voted for. It's nobody's business but your own. Don't try and influence anybody else. Just be a beacon of light, a beacon of sensibility and moderation and calm, and take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves. Love to you all. Bye-bye.